Hello everybody, Bedrock Builder here again. Wanted to show you how to build a warped and crimson tree farm for you in your world. Kept it kind of simple with a water collection system and a simple Bonemeal dispenser on top. Show you how it works real quick. Down below we have this collection system. That's the main chest. I have a couple of item filters, one for the the red stuff, one for the blue stuff. What is it called? The warped wart block, the nether wart blocks. Those get fed into composters, which feed this chest. So you get enough bone meal to keep the farm running, which is nice. Provides its own bone meal. I have a couple of platforms off of scaffolding here, just for depending on what height tree that you get, because they can be pretty high, pretty short. These things are kind of wild. They grow, well, pretty much anywhere. They don't seem to care about what's around them. So, whoops. All right, so to get this thing started, throw down your mushroom, blue Nylium, so blue mushroom. You want to make sure that you cut the bottom block pretty fast so it doesn't turn back into netherrack, but it's always good to keep another block next to it just in case. Like you saw, you can bone meal it and revert it back. So turn this on. Cut that. Oh, see. Huh, happened pretty fast. Well, sometimes you're not fast enough. Let's see, how tall of a tree do we get? Okay. So head out to the platform, the scaffolding, head up top. Grab your hoe, because the hoes are the fastest tool now for leaves and these types of blocks. Even the shroom lights just pop once you hit it with a hoe. It's best to have mending and unbreaking, efficiency, all that good stuff, because it's going to wear down your tools pretty fast, cutting down all this material. But you get the gist of it, you know. Cut it down, gets collected, rinse and repeat, right? Just keep going like that. When you're done, you can turn it off. One thing with these trees, though, they will replace transparent blocks around them. That's why I have the switch off to the side here. But that's not a guarantee that it might just disappear. Sometimes the trees just grow in strange ways. And sometimes you get the mega ones. I don't even know what you call them. The big ones that actually have multiple stems. So that's why it's good to have a tool in your hand so you don't get suffocated, just in case you get one of those giant ones. You can smash your way out real quick. I have another one over here, just kind of simplified, stripped down, so you can see what you actually need and what you don't. Then I'm going to show you how to build it too. So, and if you want to do the crimson trees, you just swap out your Nylium, those two blocks there, and then start throwing your Nylium down. All right, to get the farm started for you, let's pick an open piece of land around here. Let's see, need that. Let's start with a double chest in the ground. This is going to be for the compost. I have a couple of hoppers off the sides here. On top of those, we'll throw our composters. Going directly into those composters, we'll have a couple of hoppers. Now we want to have more hoppers pointing into the sides of these. All right, now I'm going to throw down a couple of temporary blocks on top of these hoppers here, the ones that are above the composters. So we can throw a couple more hoppers like this. All right, get rid of those blocks. Now we want to set up our sorting system to filter out the compostable items. So let's go ahead and throw a couple of blocks right here. Oh no, I'm sorry. Over here, we want a couple of we want a couple of blocks here and a couple of blocks here. There we go. That's looking more like it. All right, so extend this off. Block here, one down, and one underneath. Do the same off of this side. Over, down, underneath. Now we can throw in our repeater pointing into that block. Dust, dust. Comparator, same thing off of this side. So we'll just do comparator. Whoops, where'd that go? Comparator, dust, dust, repeater. Now we want to throw a torch on these blocks here underneath the hoppers. Now we can go ahead and load them up with what we need. So that's, what is it, the warped wart blocks and the nether wart blocks. You need 22 of each. And they're going to go into the top hoppers here. So let's see, you get 22. All right. Well, let's go like this. And that's what it looked like. 18 in that first slot and a single of each in the remaining 4 slots. We'll do the same thing for the other top hopper. Let's see. 22. My fingers aren't working the way I want them to. All right, let's see. All right, there we go. So now they're all set. Let's throw our chest, a double chest on top. This will be our main collection chest for the things that we actually want to keep. Now what we can do is throw another hopper on top of that chest. And we can start our collection system. Oh, you know what? Let's throw a button on top of that hopper too. Keeps things nice and tidy. Now I'm using ice for the floor of this collection system because I like how fast it makes things move. But if ice isn't really an option for you, you know, any solid block will really do. Things just move faster when you use ice. So we're gonna go 5 blocks off the side here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do the same thing off the other side. 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is going to be 11 by 11 platform total. So this is the bottom level. We're going to go up 1 and out by 8. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go up again. This one, the last platform is going to be too high. So it's staggered like this in steps. Got a layer of 1, layer of 8, layer of 2, which gives us 11. Let's go ahead and fill this in. All right. Once you have the floor in, let's go ahead and wall it off. Come off the side here. See, let's go up by 2. Drag it along here. Go up again. Drag it along. Just wrap this whole thing up. And I've had quite a few bugs with water since the update. I'm not sure if anybody else has as well. I've had to like manually, well, manipulate the water to get it to flow the way it's supposed to. I don't know. We'll see if it happens this time. Maybe not. Let's finish wrapping this around. All right, that's what it should look like. We're going to hold off putting in the water just because it's not so much fun trying to build around water. Let's find the center block. Should be 5 away from each side, right? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that looks right. I'm going to go with it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I got it. All right, then we have to go up. Let's see. Put in a couple of temporary blocks here to make it easier to work. We're going to need a couple of observers here facing into each other, and that'll be our little clock for the, whatchamacallit. We need to take a block out here. The Bonemeal dispenser. So we got one observer there, looking up, and then we're going to put another one right on his face. Sitting on his face, that should start the clock. Now we're going to put our dispenser facing this way. And then we're going to throw the switch off the side to turn it off. And go ahead and load this up with some. Load it up with a whole half stack. All right, so now this block needs to be our Nylium. I'm going to go with blue because I've been preferring the blue trees, the warped trees. I'll go 2 blocks off. So just in case this one reverts back to netherrack, we can bone meal it and then it'll come back for us. Get rid of these blocks down here. Let's build our platform back to where we'll put our scaffolding. Now these blocks over where the tree is growing do need to be solid blocks. You can't use glass or transparent blocks because the trees will just replace those blocks. These things just like to grow. So now for our first platform out, we're going to go up 12 blocks. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And we're going to go out by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that should put us right over the center of where the main stem is going to grow. And the trees don't seem to care about what type of blocks that you use. I experimented, as you see, with using some of the logs themselves, different kinds of blocks, just solid blocks here. They don't care. They just keep growing. All right, so then for our top platform, for the extra tall ones that occasionally show up, we're going to go up to 22. So that's 12. That's 12 here. So let's go up another 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then go out by 5 again. Now the super tall trees are kind of rare, just like with the super wide ones that have the multiple stalks or multiple stems. But yeah, they go from, I've seen them grow up just 3 blocks high to, like 30 blocks high. I don't know. Crazy things. All right, so now we can put on our water sources, and that should finish the farm. Should be ready to go. Just throw a line of water sources across the back. Let's see if it does the weird thing. No, it didn't. All right, then we put one more source here in each side corner, so it pushes it towards that center hopper. And we should be good to go. Let's see. Let's actually collect some stuff. Get some stuff. Yeah, these netherite hose that you can get from the piglins now are pretty great. Don't have to worry about spending your own ancient debris and all that stuff. So get them while you can if you're on Bedrock. I'm not sure if they drop them in Java, but I've gotten probably a few dozen so far from my piglin trading farm. Pretty amazing stuff. And if you have Navy Nexus's gold farm, like, you don't have to worry about the gold. You can just trade infinitely. And for now, you can also, well, there's a lot of stuff with piglin farms. I'll get into that later maybe. Let's fire this thing up. All right, so once it starts dispensing, like I said, break that bottom block pretty fast. Oh, this one's decently tall. Hit up with our hoe. Knock it all down. Man, I love the way the hoe works on leaves and everything. It's just amazing. Like I said, it helps to have unbreaking and mending, particularly because you're going to blow through the hose fast. But hey, you can get a whole bunch of them from piglins. So stock up now while you can before they change that, if they change that. Because that's, getting netherite tools from trading a few ingots of gold is kind of crazy. I just wish you could smelt them down and get even more ingots out of it, right? Anyway, there you go. Simple working farm. If you want, you can throw down another scaffolding. Whoops. Like over here. Make it easier to get back up. Yeah, and then your stuff should be composting down below. Yeah. Good stuff collecting above. Except we got all the wood in our inventory. There you go. Simple farm. Hope you guys enjoy. Take care for now. All that. Don't stare at the sun.